SMU gets the final at-large spot in the 12-team college football playoff over Alabama. In a dramatic conclusion to the college football playoff selection process, SMU secured the final at-large spot in the 12-team field over Alabama. Despite losing 34-31 to Clemson in the ACC Championship game. Here's everything you need to know about the decision and the rest of the playoff bracket. 1. SMU's playoff spot. SMU, with an 11-2 record, clinched the last at-large berth, staying one spot ahead of Alabama, who finished the season at 9-3. The Mustangs, who dropped from number 8 to number 10 in the rankings after their ACC title game loss, remained ahead of Alabama, partly due to the importance of conference title games in the committee's decision-making process. 2. Alabama misses the playoff. Alabama, 9-3, did not play in a conference championship, and their loss to a 6-6 Oklahoma team in the regular season likely sealed their fate. Despite having better wins than SMU, including victories over Georgia, South Carolina, and Missouri, their inability to win the SEC championship was a major disadvantage. 3. Conference champions and first-round byes. The top 4 ranked conference champions received first-round byes. Number 1 Oregon, 13-0. Big Ten champion. Number 2 Georgia, 11-2. SEC champion. Number 3 Boise State, 12-1. Mountain West champion. Number 4 Arizona State, 11-2. Big 12 champion. 4. First-round matchups. The following teams will face off in the first round on December 20th-21. Number 12 Clemson, 10-3. ACC champion, at number 5 Texas, 11-2. At large. Number 11 SMU, 11-2. At large. At number 6 Penn State, 11-2. At large. Number 10 Indiana, 11-1. At large. At number 7 Notre Dame, 11-1. At large. Number 9 Tennessee, 10-2. At large. At number 8 Ohio State, 10-2. At large. 5. Key decision. Why SMU over Alabama? SMU's loss in the ACC Championship did not hurt their playoff standing as much as Alabama's poor regular season losses. The Mustangs were rewarded for winning their conference and earning a spot in the title game, while Alabama's bad loss to Oklahoma hurt its resume. SMU's only regular season loss came against BYU, and they finished with 2 fewer losses than Alabama, which gave them an edge in the eyes of the committee. 6. No rematches in the first round. The committee avoided matchups between teams from the same conference or any rematches in the first round, which could have resulted in further controversy. For example, Texas and Penn State both stayed ahead of Notre Dame, despite conference title game losses, and avoided playing teams from the same conference. 7. Key takeaway. Bad losses matter. Just like in the previous 4-team playoff system, bad losses to mediocre teams continue to hurt a team's chances of making the playoffs. Alabama's late-season defeat to Oklahoma had a lasting impact, while SMU's loss came against a top 20 opponent in a conference title game. 8. The final college football playoff rankings. Here's how the top 12 teams stack up. Oregon, 13-0. Georgia, 11-2. Texas, 11-2. Penn State, 11-2. Notre Dame, 11-1. Ohio State, 10-2. Tennessee, 10-2. Indiana, 10-2. Boise State, 12-1. SMU, 11-2. Alabama, 9-3. Arizona State, 11-2. The expanded 12-team playoff promises exciting matchups and an opportunity for more teams to compete for the national championship. The first round begins on December 20th-21, and fans can expect some thrilling action as the race for the title begins.